Mr. Victor.
Hello, bro.
It is official.
It is official.
Omo, it is official.
It is official.
Wow. Heading into the international break,
I did tell you.
the African Cup of Nations, Orlando Pirates still maintain top of the table.
Number one.
After a draw in tonight's game between Siwelele and Mamelodi Sundowns. And of course, before we see league action again, it will be till next year. Wow. So we would have believed that at this point in time, that towards the end of the year, Pirates will be sitting pretty at the top of the table. Of course, 2 points ahead of Mamelodi Sundowns, and of course, Siokwu United occupying third position. Man, maybe today's game would have been a win for Sundowns, but you know, football can be so cruel.
Yeah.
Football can be indeed cruel. And like we always say here, that football will deal with you. And today, truth must be told, he dealt with Sundowns. 1-1. What are your thoughts, Mr. Victor?
Omo. It is cool from my own aspect that this season will be highly competitive. That is what we prayed for, and that is what we are seeing as far as I'm concerned. But then, issues there for Mamelodi Sundowns. Already we know that the fans are not happy with the style of game of Cardoso. They are not happy. They feel that they are going down instead of rising higher. Okay, right? This sign is not working again. But then, we should also acknowledge that Siwelele has had a fair season. A good season, if you ask me. So seeing them today perform, I wasn't so shocked. Having my two guys in front, Pule and Magididi, they were so amazing. They were so outstanding. Let's give them that credit, I beg. We saw, oh, my man is back. Mshishi is back. Swane is back. The Capital is back. And I'm so happy that this is, an opportunity for him to keep playing. Yes, one will say, why didn't it happen like a month ago, so that he will have plenty days to play, knowing whether he will make it to the AFCON list. But then he is back. I know that he will keep fit till we'll come back by January for the for the league and every other cups out there.
We pray so.
Oh my God!
Because the holiday go long.
Oh God, they long. They go long, guy. But then to the game, 26 minutes. 26 minutes. That was the decider. Everything that happened in today's game happened in the 26th minute. When Ronan Williams got that pass, that back pass, that I was now, one will now ask, and with all due respect as usual, was he sleeping? Was Ronan Williams sleeping? Or the boldness that came upon him, I say, where did it come from? For him to see that he had a player in front of him, he had another player by the side. Was he going to dribble? As in the confidence was. I understand that football has evolved, that the goalkeepers need to use their legs well, that the goalkeepers need to hold possession, that the goalkeepers needs to keep the playing going, don't lose possession, keep it moving. But guys, in this current situation that we saw today, he was supposed to do two things: release the ball immediately or shoot it out. These guys were fluid. These guys were kinetic. They had the energy to chase those balls. Especially having Magidi and Pule in front. Those guys had the character, they had the speed to chase it. And the signs were there. They were already playing that kind of football. Well, it happened. The ball was taken out of his legs, or he misplaced his leg, or the pitch misplaced him.
Whatever
but then
the ball
was taken away from him. And boom shakalaka. Bule has scored in one for Siwelele. Mamelodi Sundowns, that where the fans are angry too is that the Mamelodi Sundowns that we know that can be pumping in goals or more. You cannot predict that they cannot pump in goals.
Or one can even say their chances of scoring up to 4 in a match.
At the tail, you don't drop. The Mamelodi Sundowns of last season, that anywhere they catch, they knock you. Catch you, they knock you. Goals just they flew anyhow. But now the type of goals have shut down. And it's not like they are missing plenty players. Look at what has happened to Renas. Renas of last season. Renas that moved from Stellenbosch, pumping in goals. Stellenbosch came into Mamelodi Sundowns last season and was pumping in goals. This season he cannot pump in goals again. Reason why they don't allow him to meet the AFCON. But then if you now check overall, you find out that there's an issue. And this issue, all eyes are on the gaffer. And that is normal. It is a normal thing to happen in a club. But then it happened. They stretched to the second half. I mean, Siwelele searching the second half, make sure that the game ended at 1-1. Second half changes were made. And yes, as freely as it can be. You know that Mamelodi Sundowns will always play. They will always have the possession. But the problem is that how will you now carry that ball and put it at the back of the net? The players are there, but then Siwelele had a very fine tactics today. At the time, they were marking one-on-one. They don't get time to come the leave spaces. They were making sure that those spaces were being blocked up. Until that moment that, in fact, it is the entire team that scored that goal. And if you also check, they were really marking. But then you cannot also, in all of this, you cannot also say that the individual brilliance of Mamelodi Sundowns, you cannot extinguish it. It is there for everybody to see. And that is what happened in this goal that Mutiba put in at the back of the net. Tiki-taka, tiki-taka, tiki-taka. Shushan and piano, boom shakalaka, it happened. But then while we were waiting and hoping that it can be completed, the comeback can be completed, or more, it was now time for Abongile versus Mokoena. Mokoena had already gotten the first yellow, which for me was unnecessary.
Very unnecessary. Very unnecessary.
So he gave that chance for Abongile to blow and give him a second yellow. If what had happened in the first half did not happen,
maybe that would have just been a yellow card.
My brother.
Man.
And that was that was what killed off the game. Well,
he needs to work on his discipline.
No, he has to now. He has to. He's a senior man. Mokoena needs to work on that. He's a senior man. Younger players are looking up to him. He cannot be reacting in that manner. Well, it's a collective loss. Well, it's a draw. But this draw, they like loss. Well, it has happened. The biggest casualty now might just be the coach.
Hopefully we see him next year.
Yeah. He's a guy that I love. Don't worry about that. He has made a name for himself. The finals of the CAF Champions League, Esperance. Look at what he did with Esperance. So he's a man. But then it's not really working. The question now will be, well, they might still give him some chance. Okay, we are coming into the new year. We have 4 games to show that you can be the gaffer. And maybe those 4 games he can have like Renas might have 3 hat-tricks and everywhere will choke. But then it is what it is. Orlando Pirates are top of the league, 2 points clear and 1 game at hand. Next year go choke. But then the Mamelodi that we know right now, if they continue in this manner, this league is off their hands. No 2 ways about that. You go choke.
Thank you so much, Mr. Victor. All right, you can be a part of this conversation in the comment section. Let's know your thoughts. And of course, it's amazing to see that the Betway Premiership is coming to an end for now. This is the last game we have seen for this period until next year. All eyes will now be focused on the African Cup of Nations, where 24 nations, African nations, will slug it out for the prestigious trophy of the AFCON. All right, stay tuned to this channel because we are going to get all those things covered. You wouldn't want to miss it. And speaking of staying tuned, if you've watched up to this extent and you're not yet a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button and join this family, this great family, Footballintelafrica. We promote African football. We are African football promoters. That is our passion and our dream, and we will not relent until that becomes a reality. And as you're hitting the subscribe button, just the notification bell beside it, you click on it and select all notifications. That way you don't get to miss any of our content. And to our subscribers, thank you for your support. We appreciate and love you. Still keep touch with us, keep liking our videos, keep commenting, and of course do not forget to share. And remember to also follow us on all our social media handles if you're here to, and be a part of this journey and mission of promoting African football. Thank you. Still remain your host of Football Intel, Mr. Dominion Chooks, and of course doing this beside me all the time, Mr. Victor Siokwu, my top-notch African soccer analyst. We both start saying bye for now, African football to the world, and Siyabunga, South Africa.